So far, we've seen 2 trial by combats, both involving Tyrion.
I think we can assume that no one is willing
I'll stand for the dwarf.
I demand a trial by combat.
His champion won the first and his champion lost the second, but his true champion, his brother, Ser Jaime, freed him from the penalty of losing. So we've seen 2 of the 3 possible scenarios play out. The version that we have not yet seen play out is a trial by combat where the accused loses and then faces the penalty, which makes you wonder, will we get that in Season 8? Some fans expect a trial by combat with Jaime versus Brienne, but I'm going to go in a different direction. There are 2 main villains left standing right now, the Night King and Cersei Lannister, the War for the Dawn and the Game of Thrones. A trial by combat related to either of them would be great. The Night King versus Sam the Slayer? Nah, how about the Night King versus Jon Snow? Epic, at least on paper, because in truth, the Night King is way too OP. That's why my money is on Cersei, and this could be the final fight of the entire series. Just a heads up, there's a cool twist at the end of this video, so hang in there, but let me frame it for you first. Cersei's done some pretty crappy things, most notably attacking the Faith of the Seven, the most prominent faith in Westeros. Do you remember why she did it? Cersei had confessed to adultery with Ser Lancel Lannister, her cousin, but she denied incest with Ser Jaime. The High Sparrow allowed her to return to the Red Keep to see her son, Tommen, after doing a Walk of Atonement. But remember, she was still on trial at this point for the incest. After a little bit, Cousin Lancel showed up, demanding that Cersei go back to the Great Sept of Baelor to speak with the High Sparrow, but the Mountain said, not happening. So Cersei was playing with fire, figuratively, and soon after, literally. Cersei was confident.
It will be a trial by combat. I have the mountain.
But then, the High Sparrow made a big move. He manipulated little old Tommen.
The Crown has decided that from this day forward, trial by combat will be forbidden throughout the 7 kingdoms.
So trial by combat was out of the question. But Qyburn's got an idea.
That old rumor you told me about.
Is it just a rumor or something more?
More. Much more.
The rumor that he was referring to was that Mad King Aerys had hid wildfire all around the city. If you didn't know, Jaime killed Mad King Aerys, but he also killed 3 pyromancers. No one in Westeros ever really brings that up, but it was important. They were the 3 people who knew about the plot to blow up the city. So Jaime killed them, but he never found out about the wildfire stashes all around the city, and Qyburn found one under the Great Sept of Baelor. When the day of Cersei's trial arrived, Cersei was supposed to go to the Sept, but she didn't. She blew it up. A heinous crime against Westeros' prominent religion, the Faith of the Seven. In Season 7, the small folk didn't seem to care. That was a little weird, unexpected. But that doesn't mean that Cersei is off the hook. At some point, Cersei may face judgment for all her crimes, including the wildfire attack. So there's a chance that Cersei will be put on trial for all these crimes. Now, Tommen abolished trials by combat, but conveniently, Cersei blew up the leader of the Faith, the High Sparrow, so he doesn't have much say in the matter at this point. Meaning, if she needs to, Cersei is going to demand a trial by combat, her champion being the Mountain. But who would he face? Sandor would be great, cause Clegane Bowl. And Jaime would be interesting too, from a storytelling perspective. Imagine Jaime beats the Mountain and effectively sentences Cersei to die. But could left-handed Jaime beat the Mountain? Could anyone beat the Mountain, one-on-one, other than Arya? Maybe not, but here's the thing, this is where it gets cool. It's Cersei's right to demand a trial by combat, but it's the accuser's right to request a special form of trial by combat. The most holy of trials by combat according to the Faith of the Seven. Something that has only been done twice in history. A trial by 7. 7v7. And Cersei's got bad karma when it comes to the Faith of the Seven.
7 blessings to all.